Greetings from WBCS Neo. Right, so this is Euro Truck Simulator 2, as you probably know from my previous test video. They have just released in the last couple of days version 1.59, and that has introduced a lot of little tweaks and fixes. Environmentally, like the sound system has been revamped. I have found a little quirk with it, which is working at the minute. Every now and again, depending on what sounds are going on, sometimes you lose the indication sound. I don't know why, it just disappears. It like still flashes, but it's got no sound. So it's like it loses a sound channel or something like that. It's very strange. But other than that, the quirk, the sound system is fantastic. I mean, I've got the cab with the windows shut at the minute, and that horn is amazing. They've revamped all the sounds, and it's much more. And if I bring the windows down and give that again, and the thing is, you kind of see, or you kind of hear what I can hear, but with my surround sound, that sounds like that horn is above my head where it is, and they've got it bang on. It's the same if I shut this and open the left window and give it a blast. I'm getting more sound coming from that area, even though I know I've got a horn here. I know I've got a horn over there as well. So I'm picking up the dual sounds, as it were. And when you got both of them down, it sounds great. What a great sound! I'm trying to be very careful because I've tried to make a couple of videos a day and I've failed every time. Because I keep on hitting the logout button on my keyboard by accident because it's right next to the window up. So internal cab sounds sound really good, but it's the road sounds. All the road sounds are being remapped. Like if you are near a motorway or coming onto a motorway, you get much more environmental sound from that motorway. You can hear, if you're near a motorway, for example, and you've got the windows down, you can hear the traffic on the motorway a mile away, like, you know, wherever it is. That's really good. It brings in a lot of realism to the game. Stuff, I don't know if it's just like a placebo effect, and like a lot of the road sounds under the tyres, the cabin sound from the road and stuff like that. When you got windows down, you hear a lot of gravel on the gravel tracks. You hear a lot of the stones bouncing underneath the cab, which I don't think I heard before. I don't know if that's new, but it's just a much more lively game. One thing I'm going to show you, I found this out this morning by accident because I pooped my pants when I did it, is I'm going to show you a nice set of axles to get for your truck. Okay, if you want a bit of fun, it's really good. You can do your Fast and Furious Dom thing at traffic lights. I'll show you. We'll go into here. We'll go into your truck configuration. You've got your truck here. Now you see this nice axle here, and I'll tell you which one it is because I never remember the name of it when I'm talking about it. It's a 6x2 tag lift. Okay. Basically, what it does is when you lift this wheel up, it's more like a car. Okay, you've got much better steering because your wheels are closer together. The closer your front steering is to your back wheel, the tighter the turning circle, so you can maneuver the truck much better. However, when you've got a big trailer on the back and you've got that back wheel up, guess what happens? If you float, you do a wheelie. Okay, so I'm going to show you that in a minute. Ignore what it says over here about heavy cargo stuff being a bit low. When you've got the rear axle down, that makes no difference. That actually increases. So when you've got the rear axle down, it puts it back to where it should be. So it's a nice balance between manoeuvrability. These actually match up, which is great. Okay, so I'm going to get back out of here and get back into the car park, and we'll do a quick shifty around my truck. So this is my truck. I wish it was daylight so you can see things better. I've got my nice little LED raving thing in the background here. I've got my truck has pillar which glows in the dark apparently. You can't see much in here because it's dark. I've got me nice cooler for my beverages, we'll say. I've got my cup of coffee over there. There it is there. And I've got my bobblehead. I love my bobblehead. It's my favourite part of my truck. And my compass is great when you want to know which direction you are if you're a bit lost. It's especially if you find little hidden gems like hidden roads and stuff that aren't on the map. It's very handy to find out where you are. So anyway, how much sleep have I got left? 6 hours. We'll do a quick job. We'll have a drive, listen to the sound and stuff there. So I'm going to find a job first. Let's have a look, see what we've got. I'm trying to do as much talking now because you can't hear us that well when I'm driving because of all the noise, but I'd rather you listen to the noise than me waffling. Okay, I'll hopefully get it right this time. I've been having a couple of times where I've just got back into England and I keep on ending up going on the right hand side of the road. Well, it should be on the left, so that's good. Enter Manchester. Oh, that's a canny rundown, isn't it? I didn't really want to do a long job, but never mind. But it's a quick job. It's not. So we'll try that one. We'll just see where we end up. So we're going to do this one. Okay. So let's do a U-turn in here. Using full manual gear. I've got steering wheel, 6-speed gearbox, clutch, the whole works. So if I stall, that's just what happens. Okay. Let's just turn around in front of this truck. I'll scrape the back end of the truck. And I love the proximity sensors. Right. So let's just have a quick look at my truck while I'm there. I forgot to show the outside of the truck. So yeah, nice brakes. You can see the wheels are up there. Okay. You can't really see the decals on my truck at the minute. You can see my CB handle in the window there and my obviously private edge. Very nice. So yeah, I'll show you my nice truck flashing. Let's put the high beams on, daylighters, best way to have it. Look at that. Blind all the people. It's great. It's just put a reverse light on and get a little bit of colour lit up there as well, so it's quite good. You can see my nice green wheels. But yes, anyway. Right, let's go and get me cargo first. And what I'm going to do is when I get out here, if I can get out here safely. Don't see anybody coming, so I'm going to go for it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get on a bit of straight and I'm going to open it up. Okay, and see a truck coming. There it is. Just going to check that way. Where's he going? Is he going to let me out? Is he box? Alright, okay. So I'm just going to get on the straight and show you what you can do, which is quite nice. We're ready for this. Okay, this is why I like this setup. Got a really good one. Tight down here. I've done it again. What's it? I'm thinking I'm in Europe. Right, we're in the truck stop now. Little squeak. There we go. Right, pick up my load. Alright, so it's a it's starting to rain as well. It's not what I wanted. Don't like the rain. Don't like the rain because it makes too much noise. So close. Right, let's just sort that out. And we're lined up. That's what it is. And this is what I like about this axle. I don't like when I stall though. Turn it quite quickly. Oh my god. Making the right hash of that one, aren't I? Let's just fix this very carefully. I was just messing around with it, I knew I was good, to be honest. Nice. Made alright hash of that, didn't we? Right. Tied up. Alright. And here we go. Rightio. Right. Start my engines. Get ready to go. Hopefully not crash and stuff there, especially when it's good. That's how those high beams go. Right, let's have a look. This is the problem with this, is because you've got to really come up straight so you can get a look down the road, and then you've got to try and glance as well. Yeah, I'm on That just stops me from spinning or wheeling. This is what I need. That's why I don't drive in Europe, because they come from the left. So it's a bit better. So you can see them coming. You don't have necessarily have to stop at a roundabout. Speed cameras. But yeah, they've vastly improved the game in 1.59, I think. Other than that little indicator quirk which I found, which Ant-Man seems to have sorted itself out, so I don't know if it was just a file quirk or something. Or it might just depend on what sounds are in the area. This one as well, so I can't really go take because I'm going to turn off this. Come on, so you've got yourself a more powerful truck, mate. Big Volvo, big stinking Volvo. Right. Go off here. Floor and get off this one. Yeah, that was the other thing. I just touched it. Rumble strips. I'm sure have been revamped as well, because, as far as I remember, they never used to change tone as you were going faster or slower. It used to be like a constant tone, but now they actually change pitch depending on the speed of it. I don't know if that's in this version or it's, I've just never noticed it, but I can't say I haven't noticed that until this 1.59. So I'm hoping that's another thing they've fixed or made better. Yeah. Which is good. So I hope you can hear me over the noise in this. I've got the window shut, so it should be a bit quieter. Apart from the fact it's raining, I don't want to let cab. See the high beams work really well. I'm coming. Lights on. Yeah, we can. I thought I was seeing this. Flashing lights on so people can see I'm a hazard. I'm definitely a hazard if I keep on going the wrong side of the road. And the other thing with 1.59 as well is they have introduced the Volvo Testing Centre. Hello, Colin. Which I found. I found it within 10 minutes of looking for it, which I thought excellent. Jumped over the speed. Found it straight away. So I had it quickly on the test centre trying it. It was quite interesting with the claims and all sorts of but I'm not going to spoil it too much for the other truckers, so I'm not going to tell you where it is or anything like that. I'm not playing videos. So yeah. Well, there's lots of new improvements, new areas, new roads being put on. I know, like, I might get some fuel actually. Get some fuel. I might keep myself topped up in case I run into some drive where there's no power stations. It's the same as sleeping. I like to try and keep myself up to date with my sleep hours. Alright, let's just tank up. 167, not bad. When you go to Saudi and stuff, it's like 60 pence a litre. It's great. The cost down. Anybody coming down? No, nobody coming down. Just readjust all my mirrors so it feels real now. And actually see what's going on. Well, change again probably. Right, let's have a look around the corner. Don't trust it when it's wet. I'm sure they've changed the physics on this as well and made it more realistic because wet weather now catches you out easy. Oh, there's a truck there. I thought I'd seen a truck last week. Let's keep an eye on it. Just keep some brakes on. He's not as reckless as I am. Yeah, I never is. Well, I see it that way. Had some late rain before. Well, they're over. These little streets. I love the sound of the horn now. It's a simple thing, but it just feels much more realistic than what it was. I'm half tempted to take this. I've got to take bench, so I'll end up on my side. That's why I hate about this game, and some aspects of it is mechanically too good. Gravity. Forces, inertia, play that bit of this game. Special recognition. Whoa, like this. There we go. Front end just went. Whoa. See what I mean? You can't be on the ball because you can't lose it quite easily. And I've got realism set as best as I can based on trigger input. So from the guy asking me to trigger us to test his settings to get the settings right. So it's proper realistic. And it wakes you up a bit. It does wake you up quite a bit. Especially when it's dark. Dark nights in this when you can't see what's ahead of you. You end up getting caught out by a blind corner or something. You're not watching the sat nav, you're just busy driving. I'm in front of the truck, on the road as well. I'm more busy focusing on the lorry missions and stop right there. There we go again. Front end just start drifting a bit. Proper rain like so. Surprising lack of rain a little bit. But now you know why you've got to be super careful in this game. You can't really catch it. They've definitely changed the physics. Definitely, Jesus Christ. That was a drift. Right. Oh my God, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, up the hill. Up the hill, come on. There we go. Yeah, they've definitely been improving the physics of the actual truck. Type of stuff on the scene, a lot more what I would expect from a big heavy truck that's carrying me around 40 tons. It just seems a little bit easier. Another car. Yeah. Hey, she's got nothing else on. What's that? Look down. Bingo, there it was. changed the physics. What the heck? Okay, that proper drifted. Like completely wheel spinning all the way along the road there. Okay, that woke me up. Oh, blimey. There we go again. They have changed the physics. Majorly changed it. Wow. Majorly done rain improvements. This is scary now. Yeah. 1.59, big improvement. You really got to think about how you're driving now. You can't just mess about a bit now. It's like you get it wrong. Like you get it wrong. I feel like it's going again. Not quite doing the speed limit. That's just yeah. Slow down for this corner. I don't trust it now. But you can see they've definitely made improvements to the game overall feel. What's that car again? Aye aye? Yeah. You can hear the road. Completely, that sounds completely different than what it used to be. You didn't hear that noise. So, we're going again. We're going again. Oh, Jesus. What am I carrying? What am I carrying? See what I'm carrying. Oh, I can't see what I'm carrying. Oh, strips. Honestly, this is insane. Speed cameras now. Oh, what's it? But yeah, that's immense. Major changes in how the driving controls work. I'm like scared to drive now. That woke us up and I just started drifting. I did down through trouble. Oh, I was scraping the damn, that's cool. But yeah, that's woo! Let's see what the tunnel sounds like now. That's just great. Come on, change gear. I think I was already in high gear. Slow. So yeah, now we know not to drive fast in the wet, okay? Oh. I'm drifting there. Cut the corner, I'm going to drift in there. It's like really seriously, they've really reworked the road dynamics for like wet weather and snow. God knows what the snow's like. This is just rain. You can't complain. You know, 65. I'm happy to control it. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah. Rally driving a truck. wild. Very often I have to put two hands on the wheel when I'm driving over. This is what it is. Speak up, sharp corners, so I'm just going to slow right down. This is proper downpour weather. It's aquaplane all over the place. Let's go in. Reflections, like some cars there, so better. I'm oversteering the conversation, Jesus. Okay, so yeah, 159 is an eye opener. Vastly improved it. If it changes to DX12. Pump the brakes. Oh! Oh my god. Oh, it's fishing. It's fishing. Jesus. What? That's scary. I will never underestimate a truck driver ever again in my life. Not that I ever did, but... Wow. Let's go again. Oh, oversteer it. Oh, oh. What am I carrying? I must be carrying some weight. I need daylight, so I can't remember what I picked up. My desk isn't going past anybody because it's sliding. I've got to go off here. Nicely behind, be nice and careful. Oh, it's going again. And again, my tyres are like 50% more. If that's something to do with it. Oh, there's the colour. I don't remember if I'm drunk. Off on this one. Yeah, nice. Serious. Now I know why the trucks are doing 2 miles an hour in front of this. Big difference in handling. Big difference. Really put the weight into the physics now. It's terrifying. Now I understand why lorry drivers, not lorry drivers. It's like so terrifying. Manchester. I mean, if you like driving simulators and you're not in a race around the track, this simulator is one of the best ones you can get for trucking. You've also got the American Truck Simulator as well, which I haven't got. I think I would get that if I could get the truck that Rubber Duck drove on properly. I think I would definitely. 20 years. Right, let's take this very calmly. Oh, he's away. He's drifting as well. Wow. Okay, so the AI is even drifting a little bit. Whoa! Oh, he saved it. Saved it. Blow my neck. This is a proper downpour, this thing. It's got me aquaplane all over the place. I'm just going up there in case I slide off. The other feature they've got 1.59, which is which could take you back quite a few miles if the closest one was back where you came from. Now you can get pulled back to the roadside as long as you're not too damaged. But yeah, which I used earlier today, which was quite neat. I would love to say it was on purpose, but it wasn't. Pure accident. This one looks amazing. Speaking fine. What was I saying? My bad. Wasn't watching. Too busy talking. I think even talking should be illegal. It's going again. Feel the steering wheel puts in the feedback. It's like it's not nice. The steering wheel goes light. Okay. Oh, that's swing around the corner there. Wheel spinning there. Physically wheel spinning. Car driver. Okay, that's it coming into. Alright, we're near the end of this journey. So yeah, 159, there are some major changes. Lamppost was hit last time. Quite happy with that. Oh my gosh, what was I carrying? Let's have a look, see what I was carrying. That was causing all that trouble. Jesus, okay. Interesting. Anyway, there we go. No damage to my truck, which is amazing, which is good. Oh, I've just changed level as well, I've just become level 45. Excellent. Alright, so there you go. 1.59. Really major update. I think the only downside is if you've got a 159, obviously Truckers MP and any other mod makers, they all have to catch up, so you lose functionality of those things until the new versions come out, which can take, you know, depending on how fast the developers are, it could take a week, it could take a few weeks, it could take a month, so you might be out of thingy. So I mean, you look, you still have like a multiplayer version built into the game, but not a lot of people use that as far as I know. So most people use like Trucker MP and stuff. But yeah, it's really good. I'm quite happy with this. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to end that now. Whoa. Right. Until the next time, have fun. Hi, this is WBCS Neo. Thank you for watching this video. If you did like it, please check out all the other videos I do have. More importantly, please subscribe, like, share, and if you can, comment below if you want. Okay, comments will be answered as soon as I can. Until the next time, see you later. Bye bye.